Are you looking for doggy daycares in Corona, California that your furry friends will love? Then you're going to want to stick around for this one. Hi, this is Denise from Vivid Lifestyle Realty, your go-to source for all things real estate and lifestyle in beautiful Corona, California and the surrounding areas. And today we're going to talk about, oh, you know it, we love them, our fur babies. And so, and where to board them and get them groomed and maybe doggy daycare, places that kind of have all-in-one that have been top rated. So we're going to talk about the top 4. There are several in our general area, but we wanted to give you ones that kind of do it all, that were top rated, and let's get into it. So number 1 is Better Canine Pet Resort. Not only are these highly rated that we've looked for as we're reading and reviewing these things, I've also personally, we go to Leave the Leash dog training and we love them to pieces. Any dog, any age, any problem, they're amazing because a lot of people and trainers don't work with any breed, any age, and any problem. They're just amazing, and the events they do and everything. So through them, we get to talk to a lot of dog owners. Usually at their trainings, when we're out and about in events, there's 30 to 40 families out there with their dogs, and you get to really also be immersed in that and find out what places are great and what places are not. So we utilize the ratings that are on their websites and you know, Yelp and Google and etc. We also physically talk to people and find out what their pets love and what is working best for them. And then also we actually go to some of these things as well. So I like to make sure that, you know, I'm talking to people out in the community as well, so I can give you the best fit for your family and your pets. So the number 1, like I said, it's Canine Pet Resort, a Better Canine Pet Resort, and that had a rating of a 4.9, which is outstanding. They've been in business for 7+ years. They're in Corona, and they have Corona and Riverside locations. There's dog boarding, doggy daycare, dog bathing and spa, dog training, which is amazing. If you're military and first responders, get 15% off of all training and boarding all the time, which is really nice for people that serve our country and you know, really help to make our communities amazing. And then they do a lot of events too. For it's November now, but for October they did like a social media costume contest, and they did like Barktoberfest. So they do a lot of really great events too. You're going to definitely want to check out their website. We'll put that in the notes below. But Better Canine Pet Resort in Corona and Riverside locations. We actually have 2 people in our group that I've spoken with, and they love them. They love bringing their pets there. And like I said, these group of people that we're with are extreme pet lovers. Like really, I won't go on a vacation if I have to, you know, stay home with my dogs for whatever reason. So like they're really, really like pet lovers. So I really trust what they say, and I know that they really want their pets taken care of as well. And so really great facility. Please definitely, I'm going to do a little disclaimer, always make sure you go on their website and you check them out and you Google them and everything, because you do want to make sure it's a fit for you. And sometimes things change and a location might close and they open somewhere else, or maybe they stop doing pet grooming at that facility. So before you go, you want to definitely make sure you check everything. But I know this one came highly recommended and highly rated, so hopefully that will be a good fit for your friend. So the second one we're going to talk about is Pet Patrol Dog Hotel, that got a 4.6 rating. They've been in business for 7+ years. They have doggy boarding, doggy daycare, doggy spa. They also have a store. A lot of times, whether it's big or small, they'll have a little bit of a store where you can buy leashes or treats or food, dishes. It's not like a huge variety, but sometimes you can find really cool things in there. Sometimes veterinarian clinics will do the same thing, or they'll have an online store. So it's cool if you need anything like quickly, you can kind of shoot up there, go in, grab what you need, instead of making it a big process as like going into the store or ordering on Amazon. And sometimes they have unique things, like I was saying before, and our dogs, like their little dog tags. My son is a musician as well as many other things. He films all of our videos. He's amazing, but we got a lot of our dogs when he was younger. We have a 13 and 14-year-old and a 1-year-old for our dogs. And then they're shaped like guitars or like a guitar pick. And so they had a lot of cool ones that we've never seen before, and they were super high quality. And so it's fun just to look around and see what they have to offer in their stores, because you might get something that no one else has. And then they have an all-inclusive like full suite luxury hotel rooms for the dogs, which is really neat. Sometimes they can be themed, or they'll have a TV. Most of all, more than anything, you know, your dog friends need, your doggy babies need love. And so, you know, being kind and having all of the amenities is just what it's all about. And so that one is a Pet Patrol Dog Hotel, and there you have it. So we're moving into number 3, which is Smart Park, and that's Parke. So if you guys want to go on their website and check everything out, it got a 4.9 rating, and it has specials and deals, so you're definitely going to want to go on their website and check that out. Leave the Leash dog training, our trainers, I should say. And we have multiple dogs in the program, and they're just great. But they do like to partner with, just partner with shelters. So if there's an aggressive animal, they can try to train them for free and give their time so that they don't get euthanized, which I love. They have veteran programs, so they like to train dogs and give them to veterans in need that will help them have a special friend just to get through whatever they need to get through and be by their side, which I love so much. My husband was in the Marine Corps for 8 years, and you know, I love, you know, everything we can do for our veterans that, you know, give their time and life and everything for our country and for our freedom. So also, it's just, like I said, super highly rated, but Smart Park loves Leave the Leash dog training, so they'll be able to recommend that if somebody needs, is in need for training. Any age, any breed, any problem, which if you're looking out there in the communities, they're not all like that. So it's amazing that we have a 14-year-old that got aggressive when we brought our 1-year-old home. Never in his life have been aggressive, not towards anybody else, but towards the new pup, who's about as sweet and submissive as you can possibly get. But on the flip side of that, a lot of people wouldn't take him because he's 14, and they will do any age, any breed, any problem. They're amazing. So Smart Park can recommend Leave the Leash dog training, and Leave the Leash dog training can recommend Smart Park, which does it all. So they have boarding, they have training, they have a spa. It seems like a light spa where they'll give your pups a bath, or they'll trim nails, but not like a full-on salon for your friends. But anyway, just a really great facility and really great pair-ups as well. I love when you can go somewhere, like we have a list of vendors, and we can really help people find any vendors that they need that we have used that have been amazing, or they can have vendors of their choice. But it's always good to have somebody give you a recommendation so that it makes life easier for you, and you don't have to spend 12 hours trying to find someone. You can kind of just have a list and go down that and see if it meets your needs. So let's get back into Smart Park. Is amazing. It's a 20,000 square foot facility, which is really great. They have an indoor and outdoor play areas, so your pup can get all the indoor stuff that they need in California, especially if it's hot. They also can have the option to go outside as well, which I love that. It's so great just to give that option for them. All of their suites, they have 120 suites. All of them are temperature controlled, and they have premium items as well. They have day camp, like I said, training. Their hotels are made up of luxury suites, and there's webcams, which is like a must for us. They also have several locations, so Corona being one of them. And then when you go on their website, if something works better for you or is closer to your work or whatever, you can find another location that works for you. One thing I'm gonna say about a lot of these is that you do, to come here, you do need a fecal sample to make sure that your pup doesn't have certain diseases that can spread easily, like Giardia, and which I love because then the animals there stay safe and healthy. And then also, you do have to, now I would recommend they do the fecal sample there, but we have had friends where they did the fecal sample there and their pup reacted to that, which that's invasive. So you would kind of expect that for some pups. And then they said, oh, in turn, we're not gonna let them come to the doggy daycare because of the reaction. So I would recommend just going to your local veterinarian or one you've had for quite some time. And if you're new to the area, we have a video on that. We can do recommendations too. If you need anything, you can always reach out. We love to be a resource. But your vet can do the fecal sample there, and then you can just bring in the paperwork to whatever facility you'd like to go to, and then you should be all good and clear, and they only need that the one time. So that's, you know, a really great to begin with. I'm not sure down the line if they need another one, but it's, you know, to get started, you definitely need to have that. Also, a lot of these facilities, there's a few that will take dogs that are not spayed or neutered, but for the most part, they need your pup to be spayed and neutered to attend there, attend programs there. And then just things to look out for so you don't go and be like, oh. So fecal sample for sure for Smart Park. And then a lot of them, like grooming and different facilities that we go to, you need your normal proof of rabies, Bordetella, and the three or 4-in-1 with the tetanus. So yeah, if you definitely can get those done at your vet. I know a lot of facilities like this also will do the Bordetella and the 3-in-1. I'm so sorry, I forgot the name of that vaccine, but they will do that on site as well. So whatever you feel better. I just feel better most of the time going to my vet, or our vets. We have more than one, and or I would, you know, knowing like facilities we go to, if you trust them enough, you can have it done there as well. So it's just an amazing facility. They do have some good specials going on. So definitely for a month or so of doggy daycare. And just a really great, great facility that, you know, has a lot to offer, and many, not only is it highly rated at a 4.9, but many people that we know have brought their pups there for several. One of our friends went there for 2 weeks, or they went to Europe for 2 weeks, and their dogs were boarded and they didn't want to leave. The pups had so much fun. They could check in on them. They got lots of love. It's a super clean facility. So like I said, you definitely want to go check out Smart Park in Corona, and hopefully your pups will be super happy at daycare, boarding, or anything else they choose to do. Number 4 is Amber's Luxury Pet Hotel and Salon. And this is one we've been going to for 13 and a half years. Also, they got a 4.1 on as their rating, and with, you know, just different things as they go throughout the throughout the seasons. They've been around for a long time, 10 plus years. And a lot of it, like this has gotten a little bit of mixed reviews in the last 6 months, and still top rated, but we've been going to, we did Linda in grooming and then Sarah in grooming. We've been going there for like our dogs like 13 and a half years, and they have been amazing. They love our dogs and everything, but there has been a little bit of mixed reviews, especially for the pet hotel side. But I know, like any company, you're gonna have, you know, ups, and then you're going to have mountains, you're going to have valleys. So just like I said, if you, mostly the biggest thing too is if you find someone, whether it's a veterinarian or your own doctor or a groomer that you absolutely love and they do a fantastic job, sometimes it really doesn't matter what's happening, you know, anywhere else, as long, I mean, if it's severe, yes, it matters. But, you know, like if another groomer isn't doing good, well, Sarah does an amazing job on our pets. Our 100-pound furry baby Toby is 14, and he kind of lays down and they have to lift him up, and, you know, and he still gets groomed. Instead of every 5 weeks, it's every 8 weeks, because it's a lot for him and our other 13-year-old Rocky. But they have just been the most amazing. They pick our dogs up, they carry them, they never put them in kennels, because since all of our babies have been rescued, we don't want them to go back in a cage type environment. So they just hook them on like their grooming station, and like just have been absolutely amazing. So even though you can go to a vet or whatever, and maybe one doctor you're like, and the other doctor you're like, oh my, you know, this is the best doctor ever. You just kind of have to go there, experience it for yourself. But let me tell you, if you go to Amber's, Sarah is a groomer. She is absolutely amazing. If you don't, your pets need to have their Bordadella, their, I forgot, their 4-in-1, and then they need to have, like with their tetanus and everything, and then they need to have their rabies. Rabies, you need to get done at your vet, your local vet, but the Bordadella and the 4-in-1 or 3-in-1, I'm so sorry, I forgot the name of it. They do both of those there. So if you don't have time to go to your vet for those things, they have recently raised them a little bit, but they're like around $30, and you can just get it done right before your grooming session, which is, you know, or your pet stay or your doggy daycare or whatever. So that's always a nice thing to have too. But I will tell you, Sarah gets 10 stars out of 5 stars. She's just been amazing, and truly out of all these years loves our babies, and that's what it's all about. And they look gorgeous every single time. So just, they have a lot of great people. But like I said, if you know, sometimes they dip a little and go back up, but it's all who you know, have your experience with, and we wouldn't go anywhere else because our dogs love Miss Sarah. But anyway, so we're gonna move on. They also have cat condos, which is really cool because they board cats as well, and do cats and dogs of all sizes. They have VIP suites. They have theme suites with TVs and whatnot. They do have indoor glass, like temperature controlled runs and play yards. They also have temperature controlled suites, and those are all like glass or plexiglass as well, like I said, without bars or cages. And then they do doggy grooming, doggy boarding, and doggy daycare, which is amazing. They do have a store with leashes and everything, and treats and dog food that is top rated and really good for your pets. They also have a bakery that comes in. Now, if we're talking about doggy bakeries, Jack Boy's Bakery was in Corona, and it was amazing. It's all human grade. I loved taking our pets there. They moved to Orange County, which is now about 40 minutes away from us, and they're we're trying to get them to come back into Corona because we all love them so much. So this is a different bakery though, so you can go in and get your dog just if you want to run in and get a treat. They have that as well. And then they have, this is a really cool thing for Ambers. They have an aqua air cleaning system. So instead of having like drains and everything just gets pushed in the drains and it has that smell, they have like an aqua air cleaning that it cleans everything up with no drains. So it's a really it makes it spotless and smell good, so it's a really nice thing to have. And also they have big windows, so some of the ones that are on the end can also see into the store, and while you're bringing your pets to grooming, and they look over and check everything out. So that's kind of fun if they are social and they like to see that. The ones on the end actually do look into the store, and that's fun for a lot of the pets. But really great facility, been around a long time, and definitely go check them out. That's Amber's Luxury Pet Hotel and Salon. So there are some of the top rated pet facilities that kind of do it all. There are a lot more in our general area, but we just wanted to throw some really great ones out there so you have a pick if you're moving to the area, relocating to the area, or you already live here. At least you have some really, really great choices for your fur babies. And like I said, do some, just look those up, do some research on their websites to make sure that they have everything that you need to offer. You can always call for pricing because that does change depending on what you would like to do. And we hope this was really helpful for you and it provided value. Our fur babies are super, super important to us, and just helping animals in general. We're very, very passionate about that, whether it's helping shelters or promoting, you know, everything, you know, pet friendly and dog friendly. It's just, you know, they just bring so much joy and love to our lives that, like, I can't even express the amount of joy that joy and love that they brought into our household. And along with that, just helping to find, you know, local things that can keep, you know, us on track, and whether it's a veterinarian or things for our dogs to do, we just like to provide that with you or for you as well. And if you found this helpful, we love your support. If you could please like, subscribe, and hit that bell, we'd really appreciate it so you can get more videos like this. And if you want to know more about Corona, and you want to know about Dos Lagos Shopping Center or the Crossing Shopping Center or a community tour, please, you can go to our YouTube channel and kind of, you know, have a field day and go down the rabbit hole and enjoy all of those things as well. So you not only know what Corona offers, but you can see it and be there with us as well. And if you want to check us out some more, you can check us out at Vivid Lifestyle Realty on Instagram and Facebook. You can check out our website at vividlifestylerealty.com, where you can look at blog posts and search for properties, or have us set up a custom property for you, our property search for you, that only gives you things sent to your email that you actually want to see, which is very important to us. And then please, if you want to reach out to us with more information about you know, what's going on after the National Association of Realtors settlement, now that the election is over and you know, rates went up, but they're kind of creeping down right now, and we're going into the spring season of 2025. Hopefully some good things will happen with rates and just get everybody ready to go, whether it's buying or selling. And if you need any help whatsoever, we're here, whether you're ready now or in 10 years. We like to be a resource, like to answer questions, and love to provide value. So we hope you're having a wonderful fall season, and we'll see you on the next one.